Jynxzi was right about MrBeast. At this point, that's the 5th video we're talking about Jynxzi and MrBeast's beef, bro. I swear I think they're in a fight or some shit. Anyways, credits and shout out goes to Mori. And yeah, let's just get straight to the video. And yeah, just make sure you guys like and sub, because I'm gonna be uploading like this every single day. And let's just get straight to it.
Alright guys, here's so developing story. They're out here saying that MrBeast, you know, with the whole Team Water situation, essentially was extorting and psychologically manipulating other creators, online creators, into donating millions of dollars to the whole African well building situation, right? So this video here says Jynxzi wasn't lying about MrBeast. And I gotta say, from a bird's eye view, because I had absolutely nothing to do with it, right? Although anybody could have donated, you know, I'm very skeptical about any creator coming out with any mass donation type scheme where they're trying to allegedly build something, right? But turns out in this situation, a lot of people are now accusing. And, you know, I think I gotta give some credit to people who've theorized that this was all just a psychological trap, putting creators between a rock and a hard place. Because if you donate, you know, MrBeast pretty much gets all the credit. And if you don't donate, well, you're gonna look like shit. So it's just like, you know, honestly, I've had my takes about Mr.
Well, I mean, I feel like also MrBeast is kind of smart for doing that. Imagine MrBeast tells you on live in front of everyone watching, and you have 1 million subs right now, and he's telling you, can you please donate like $10,000 to Team Water to help them? You're on live stream. If you say no, your fans are gonna fucking hate you. You're gonna be a hated person. You're gonna lose subs, and your life is fucked. You are fucked in general. But if you say yes, you donate, you do keep your subs, maybe people respect you. But again, credits, all of them goes to MrBeast, and 10k isn't on your name at this point. It's gonna be rated Team Water, so you're fucked as well. So in 2 ways you're fucked, basically. Fucked or fucked. That's it.
Beast in the past, maybe unfair, maybe exaggerated, but I think Jimmy is a very high IQ businessman, and he knows how to get free money.
You know, we're trying to raise money to get people clean water all around the world. It's, you know, a big thing. People die from it. And
basically, we're all donating. He's getting all the credit, but we're all getting pressured into donating in front of, you know, hundreds of thousands of people.
Exactly.
Exactly. Illegal. Try it, bro. Please try it. I swear, bro.
Jynxzi called.
So you just heard from Jynxzi and Aiden Ross. I don't know who Aiden Ross said was wrapped up in a lawsuit, but listen, MrBeast is the top guy for very specific reasons. And now he's a billionaire, unmistakably, because he has characteristics that is necessary. Cutthroatedness in order to become that rich.
Jynxzi called this whole thing out months ago, got ignored, and now everyone is slowly coming around and saying he was right the whole time. Aiden Ross is publicly asking where the money actually went. XQC admitted the tactics were way too much, and MrBeast responds to all of it, threatening to sue people for bringing it up.
Yo, if that's true and MrBeast is actually, I don't know, but actually threatening or litigation on creators for speaking up about where this money actually went, where wells actually built, is crazy. You ever wished payday came sooner? This might actually help. Now, there's a banking app called $20
Nope. We don't do that.
And with that said, let's get back to the video.
Let's go back to the beginning. In August 2025, MrBeast launched Team.
The problem is, MrBeast's video, there hasn't been a single update about Team Water. So I am actually concerned myself. Is he taking the money, even though it's not my money, obviously, but I'm still concerned myself, bro. Is he taking the money to himself, or is he actually giving it away, but not on video? But again, I feel like he would record these type of moments for more views and more love and more subs. So I don't know. Fuck me. I don't know at this point.
Water, a charity to raise money for clean drinking water in Africa by building wells.
By the way, the African scam, bro, do you know how many NGOs and donations and like apparently Africa has gotten $1.5 trillion in global donations from all over everything, basically in culmination. And Africa, I think, is worse off now than it was before all of this started. Basically, my understanding is that all these donations that were supposed to be going to like people impoverished and building actual infrastructure just went into the pockets of corrupt dictators and scam-like organizations that were just pocketing the money, buying $1 million vehicles, homes, and you know, everything else in between.
Nobody's disputing that. The problem was the method he used to actually raise the money, because it wasn't a normal fundraiser. What MrBeast did was get a huge group of streamers on a live call, cold at other big names while hundreds of thousands of people were watching, and then asked them on the spot whether they wanted to donate to stop people dying of thirst.
Yo, psychological warfare. Do you want to... Hey, Jimmy here, MrBeast, the biggest YouTuber, the greatest YouTuber of all time. I'm clearly being sarcastic. Do you guys want to go on a live stream? I'm gonna, you know, we're gonna talk about some business here. Yeah, it's gonna be helping the people. people of Africa, you know? You hop on
Yeah, so now you're on stream, yeah? XQC, for example, everyone knows him. Everyone knows Aiden. Everyone knows Asmongold. Everyone knows Logan Paul. Alright, now MrBeast says, would you like to donate to help for charity? Just a quick couple of 10k, you know, 10k is nothing, you know, 10, like 10k is easy money. And then you have, for example, Asmongold would 100% say yes because you're on a live stream with 100,000 fucking people watching. Logan, if you said no, your business is going down. No one would want to sponsor you. XQC, you'd get fucked badly. Aiden Ross, you're already getting fucked, so you'd be more fucked if you said no. And yeah, you just can't say no. You say no, you're getting destroyed. People would hate you. If you say yes, you are quite a good guy. People would respect you, but again, the money goes to MrBeast, and that's it. Yeah, I don't know what he does with the money, but it goes to him. That's it.
stream, your XQC, your Jynxzi, your Asmongold, Aiden Ross, Logan Paul, right? Now Jimmy comes out of nowhere, out of left field, asking, do you want to donate?
And I forgot about Jynxzi and Jynxzi too. How did I forget? I thought Jynxzi was reacting. He wasn't in the call. Fuck. Okay, nah, I'm sorry, Jynxzi. You are also getting fucked if you said no.
Money to Africa so people don't starve of death. What do you do in the situation? Like literally,
you gotta
what
say
is your
yes.
choice?
You gotta say yes.
Like what options do you have?
That's not really a question you can say no to. And that was kind of the point. Asmongold got randomly dropped into the group call with no warning and was immediately put in that exact position in front of a massive live audience.
We know you got
Hey!
Here he goes.
What is this?
Yeah, there's this charity thing called Team Water where every dollar donated is a year of clean water for someone in need. And
This charity thing is if I'm not the creator of the charity.
we're trying to raise money to get people clean water all around the world. It's a big thing. People die from it. And we were just curious. Your friends here were saying you were a very generous soul.
Bro, that is just psychological hostage work.
Nah, that is
like
smart.
that is just diabolical. Like Jimmy is such a. I think he has sociopathic tendencies. Because listen, anybody who's high IQ enough understands what's happening here. This is just emotional optics, brand risk manipulation. Again, how can any successful creator who makes lots of money say no? Without being audience captured enough, especially if your audience is more on the gullible side to say, hey, if you don't donate to this thing from MrBeast, you're a terrible person. Like if you have that type of audience who literally falls for anything, especially if deemed the quote unquote morally right thing to do, you're
Even Logan, who admitted he'd been put on the spot himself, was visibly uncomfortable with what was happening.
Are
right.
you really gonna do this shit? Fucking McDonald's drive-thru and it's gonna happen to me?
You're putting people on the spot.
Nah.
Hey, they put me on the spot too, man. And now, bro.
The biggest story coming out of that
Bro.
stream, though, was Kai Cenat. Kai didn't donate, and the internet absolutely went after him for it.
Didn't Kai end up doing his own thing? Guys, we all know what other creators are. Let me just tell you this. The biggest, most successful creators in the world are literally sociopaths and psychopaths. They have no limits, bro. They don't care about, moral prescriptions and or backstabbing people. They don't. It's cutthroat. And, this doesn't just apply to creators. This applies to anything, any situation, family, friends, your coworkers, your boss, trying to psychologically manipulate you into doing things that in the back of your mind, this is some up shit. But if I say no, my job can be compromised. I can be ostracized from the friend group. I can possibly damage my relationship.
I'm gonna be looked at as the asshole. Oh my god, he didn't donate to this thing. Look at him, he's such a
Weirdo. And bro, this is crazy. Like this is some crazy
Ours
shit.
was one of the most uncomfortable, weird streams of all time, bro.
Right.
Basically, this is all this stream was, bro. The epitome of the stream was basically just MrBeast pressuring people into donating to Team Water, which is a great cause. But at the end of the day, let's be honest, chat. If Team Water raises whatever, like $100 million, who gets the credit for it, bro? Who's gonna make the tweet and say, oh, this is Team Water and we raised this amount of money? Who gets all the credit for this, chat?
Now,
Beast.
You've built the agent. Running in production is where the complexity begins. Months of infrastructure.
MrBeast, obviously, because most people are not gonna.
But also, if you say no, you're a bitch. That's what the world would say. I'm not saying that you are, but the world will think that you're just a bitch. That's just the honesty. I can't lie no more, gang.
To know any of these creators aside from MrBeast. Of course, they're going to be audience crossovers, but by and large, MrBeast is a global face, so they're going to think, oh, this is all MrBeast is doing, it's all his money. So yeah, but aside from that, if the money is going towards a great thing, right, and it's actually building infrastructure for people to get clean water, cool, and all that, but I'm just here to let you guys know that this would not be a thing. If MrBeast did not get the ego boost boost, the validation, and or the credit, he would not be doing this. I promise you, if the cameras were not rolling, he literally would not have done this entire operation. I promise you that. And that's a definitive. Hey, I'm going to say that is probably most people, creators especially, because people want credit for, and I'm just saying, this is not coming at anybody specific. Obviously, this video is about MrBeast, but I'm saying in general, this is just human psychology. People want that ego boost and the validation and the credit for doing something virtuous. But in this particular specific situation in regards to Jimmy, I think, yeah, he definitely would not do this if he didn't have a massive platform to make a whole bunch of money back from it, because there was an ROI, and he didn't get the credit for being one of the world's largest philanthropic, that's the word, right, individuals, you know?
Mr. Beast, exactly. So basically, we're all donating. He's getting all the credit, but we're all getting pressured into donating in front of, hundreds of thousands of people. When you combine all the streams, you're talking 200,000 people to watch live. And at the end of the day, I kind of thought about it, and it's like, well, at the end of the day, it goes to a good cause, so I don't really care. Like, it goes to a good cause, but that's all this stream is, bro. This is one of the, this stream was just excruciating, bro. Okay.
The man.
And every time somebody would join the call, bro, it was just like...
So why didn't anybody call him out in real time? You see, this is why I guess I've been hated on by other creators in the past, because I'm not doing this bullshit. I'm calling Jimmy out. I know what you're doing, Jim. This is funny. We could have done this off stream and we could have coordinated. Why are you, what are you doing here, bro? Like, what is this? Some psychological manipulation? Are you trying to actually optically damage my brand, or, putting me between, again, a rock and a hard place? So that if I say no, people are going to turn against me. And if I say yes, they're going to get most of the benefit. Like, you gotta
look. I don't think the problem is with the benefits and the credits. At the end of the day, as he said, it's for a good cause. If you don't get the credit, it's you just make God happy, like donation is important as well. So as long as you donate it, boom, you did something good for the world. God is proud if you don't. It doesn't matter about the credits. But also, if you don't donate, nothing's gonna happen to you. It's just that the whole world will turn against you, and you're gonna get sued. You're not sued, but you're not gonna get followers, gang.
Call these things out in real time so your audience members know that this is just psychological warfare. It's manipulation. Now, again, this is why he's so successful.
Now here's where it gets more serious. Aiden Ross came out publicly asking a question that still hasn't been answered. Where is the proof the wells were actually built? Team Water raised around $40 million. The website frames it as 40 million years of clean water.
He did a video showing the wells, I guess. But I want to know, did all the money actually go to building wells? Like, I want to know how much of that money was actually allocated to wells and infrastructure, and how much was actually pocketed by people and local dictators in the area.
And nearly a year on, there's been no footage, no documentation, nothing concrete shown to the public or the people who donated.
And if there's videos and pictures of the wells being built, that's different.
Where's the wells?
So where are they?
Where are they?
This does not count.
Yeah, this is some generic stock image of some local African man fiddling with some well or pipe valve.
This is something you see in a textbook at school. What the dude? No.
Right?
Where is it? Where is it? It's 41 million years of water.
41 million years. I think they meant 40,000 years. Is it 40 years? What are we talking? 41 million.
No, it says 41 million years. It's not wrong.
So it says 40 million years of, whoa, it's actually 40 million years of clean water?
What? How 40 million years of clean water? That's el filo water at this point. No one is living till 40 million years, but what the fuck, bro? That's a lie. I feel like that's a lie for some reason.
That sounds insane. Yo, is that true, yo? Guys, in the comments, I didn't know he was actually advertising 40 million years of clean water. Is this actually real? 40 billion? What the bro, we're gonna be extinct in 40 billion. What are we talking about?
That's what I'm saying.
Don't care my perspective. I did. It was a great stream. I don't take that back, but could have been done better.
Yo, no, Jimmy is hilarious, bro. This guy is... Bro, this guy, holy shit, this guy is funny. And then you have, I think, this is Mark Rober, the guy who does pranks and shit, like that one exploding sprinkler package prank, right? With people like porch pirates stealing packages, and then when, it would explode when they try to open the package. That's that guy.
Also, wow. That. No, hell no, I'm gonna say some shit. I was a condom. I was put on a dick, fuck through the condom off. That's me. Throw in the trash.
I don't know the context of what he's talking about.
So I was gonna be in the videos where everyone's streamer setups were built, all this.
What?
Never happened. Never fucking happened. Why? Because sometimes I say things and I'm...
All right, listen, I don't know what Aiden's talking about right here. He just sidetracked himself. Now, here's the wells I saw. This is like one of the only videos I saw, so clearly we're here somewhere on the plains of Africa in the wild.
That's just one video that I've seen back then in like a year or two, gang. Where's the rest of the videos? We want to see more videos. Like, this is just one. Where are the rest? Jimmy, where are the rest? We all want to know.
On the safari and shit with the locals and whatnot, and there's a well. You know, this is like, yeah, your typical help the thirsty African people, right?
Stand up and take accountability for his own role in the pressure tactics. He apologized publicly to every streamer he pushed into donating, and he made it clear that his apology to MrBeast is conditional on one thing: show the proof of the wells.
And I apologize to every streamer that or every single public figure that I pressured.
Hey, one thing I do want to say is that a lot of African people, by the way, Africa is not a monolith. There's like, how many countries in Africa or some shit? Like so many countries, like dozens of countries and thousands of languages. My understanding is that a lot of Africans are offended by this constant narrative, especially in the current year. Africa isn't as poor as we think it is. There's like a lot of developed cities and towns and nations, and I think they're tired of this PR, like the starving African child. Like, yeah, that's just one thing I've noticed, and I don't know, that's kind of weird to me. We're still promoting, yeah, you know, it is what it is. I don't know.
To that. And Jimmy, I will apologize to you if you show the proof of the water. It's been almost a year, and I've said this. You don't even have to do it to me. Do it for the people that are saying it's fake, where it's the water. Please, I've spoken to many people. That's it. You can shut everybody the fuck up by doing that. I'm sorry to the people that got pressured.
After this video, I'm not even kidding. I think what I saw is that Jimmy called Aiden Ross out and tried to file for a lawsuit. So there is something fishy about MrBeast. I don't know if he's building wells. I don't know if he is building wells. I don't know if he's using it to more money. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, to be honest. I don't know.
I'm sorry about that. Everybody, I was in the wrong. Looking back, I was in the wrong, and I'm taking accountability fully. I'm not fully. No. I'm apologizing to people like that I pressured from my network to donate, because that's not right.
So that's just business 101 behind the scenes. Optically, you wanted to boost your brand, but also you want to make connections and network with people so that, you know, it's like quid pro quo. I scratch your back, you scratch mine. That's basically lobbying in creator form, but it happens in politics and business, etc., right? I donate to your cause in the future, you donate to mine. There's some kind of balanced ROI on both sides. But now Aiden Ross, he's going beyond that. He's actually asking for proof. He said he's not seen any proof, and he's like pressured other people in his network and adjacent and ancillary people within his network to donate. And now he's apologizing, and he wants proof of the wells. Clearly the one pipe or well we saw is not producing 40 million years of water. That's nuts. Yeah, I would want proof too.
That's the truth. I feel bad doing that. That's what I'm apologizing for.
He also revealed that he'd privately texted Jynxzi to apologize before going public with it. And when he addressed it on stream, he was direct. Jynxzi was right, and anyone who thinks otherwise is incorrect.
I don't think MrBeast gets the point. I also do want to keep it a buck. I privately texted Jynxzi.
Bro, MrBeast you guys don't understand. MrBeast is a very high IQ individual. So you have individuals who are like high IQ but empathetic, high IQ but sociopathic / psychopathic, high IQ but autistic, and there's some kind of weird hybrid between the two. So I would say high IQ is anything, especially with the baseline of today. Average IQ is 100. I would say maybe 120 and above. Not even high, but you know, up there, well above average. I believe MrBeast is probably pushing 140. He just pretends to be a little slower than he actually is. No, he's very smart, a very intelligent individual, and he adapts to market.
I think that's a bit of a glaze. 140, there's no way. Isn't like the smartest people back then in the 1800s were like 140, 160, 180 were the smartest? Nah, yeah. MrBeast might be 120, 110. If we're speaking facts, 120, 110. And why am I talking? I think I'm an 80, my guy. I'm dumb as fuck, but I think he's 80. I think I'm 80 or some shit, but I really don't know. But
trends very well, and people with these traits, they tend to be very well versed in manipulation, emotional manipulation, optics, using the court of public opinion to either destroy their enemy, build their enemy, hold their enemies hostage. And you'll see like certain groups do this in politics on a global scale. They don't even have to actually use kinetic warfare anymore. It's all propaganda, CIA Mossad type shit.
XQC also reacted to the situation, and his initial take was that Jynxzi could have just told MrBeast he donates privately and avoided the whole thing.
You know, this reminds me of that Russian, I think, agent. He was like an expat, Yuri Bezmenov or something like that, who explained how this level of high-tier propaganda can't work, you know, against specific countries, nations, and or political enemies.
Without making it a big deal, pointing out that people who said that on the stream didn't really get any grief for it.
Yeah, as much as I want to agree with Jynxzi as best as I can, right? I agree with what he says, right? But the way out of it is like a really simple solution.
What's it?
Like if you get called
Tell us, Felix.
I think you could just say, like a lot of people did, yo, I just donate privately and shit like that. Like
what?
Oh, that's a cool cause. Good job, guys. I really like the stream.
Yeah, what did XQC, like, what did he just say?
Exactly. Even you're confused. I'm as confused as you are, bro. reacting to XQC's video. Look, as much as XQC, I like highly respect and love his videos. I'm not gonna lie, there are some times where I watch him, I don't understand your fucking language. Is you speaking English or is you speaking French, Canadian? What the fuck are you? You speak you're too fast, my guy. Calm the fuck down, please. Please, bro. I don't know. Even the guy I'm reacting to said, "What the fuck are you saying?" No one understands XQC, bro. I'm sorry.
Private, and I can't even understand. Like, we gotta go back. Holy shit, I'm sorry, bro. Like.
I really like the stream. I keep it up, and I usually keep my donations private, so that it's just the way I operate.
Oh, okay. So he usually keeps his donations private, and that's just the way he operates. Okay.
And nobody really blinked an eye by people who said that.
It's a fair point.
Whoever said that, that's all I understood. But yo, XQC, but I can't be laughing. I'm a broke ass guy with 300 subs. He's 8 million or some shit. Why am I talking gay?
Yo, why does he speak so fast? Anyway, one of the top comments here says, those wells weren't built. He can't take 40 million of donations and say, just trust me, bro. Then sue the guy asking for proof. If they were actually built, he'd have shown off and made a whole video to monetize it and make money off it. He took those donations. So that's just their comment, not mine. Another person said he built about 300 wells before Team Water, but he never maintained them, and around 90% of them became unusable after only a few months. He does everything for money and nothing else. MrBeast is a bad dude and will do anything he can to make his image look good, and will sue anybody that goes against him for any reason. Now, I'm not gonna say MrBeast is a quote-unquote bad dude. I'm just saying the personality traits that he has can be correlated with maniacal or malevolent type behavior if things don't go his own way. I don't know how he is literally behind the scenes in a one-to-one situation with someone else who he genuinely dislikes, but if you've seen movies with CEOs who are billionaires, holy shit, a lot of them tend to be unhinged. Anyway, though, guys, what do you think about this? Yeah, I just saw this. I wanted to kind of weigh my thoughts in the situation. And yeah, crazy stuff here. On to
So Jynxzi, at the end of the day, we were wrong. Jynxzi was right. The internet should apologize to Jynxzi. I'm sorry, Jynxzi. Well, let's see the comments. Someone is saying here, Dame, another person that was right about him. Obviously, 100%. How long until the well disintegrates from lack to maintenance? I don't know about that too. 40 million years of clean water, $1 a year. Sign me up, Jimmy. He believes in that. I don't know why. What the fuck did he said? I'm so sick of all these creators promoting this payday. Okay, I can't be asked to read all that, but I hope you guys did enjoy that video. I go lie, it's time to watch the MPA draft. Let's see the new drafters. Let's see the new fucking Kobe's and Steph Curry's, gang. Let's see the LeBrons. Anyways, hope you guys did enjoy that video. Make sure you guys like and sub, share those post notification. And without further ado, hope you guys have a blessing day. See you guys on the next one, and peace.